Hey, here we go. Good morning, everyone. This is the After 9 program. I'm Mike. That is Leah, and we are ready to go. We are Mike and Lisa, with Leah filling in here on After 9 and on the morning drive. And we're from AM800 CKLW, the 50,000 watt blowtorch in Windsor, Ontario, to spend a few minutes with you on our After 9 social media show here on Facebook Live. We're on, where are we? Where else are we? We're on YouTube and everywhere else. And it'll be posted on our website as well at am800cklw.com. How was your weekend? How was your holidays, Miss Leah?
It was good. There was lots of alcohol. There was lots of food. There was quite a few games. And yeah, that's it.
That
Low
sounds like
key.
fun.
Low key, kind of. Low key.
Little low key. Okay, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Hopefully, everybody had a nice low key celebration this year with everything that's going on, and we'll get the numbers shortly from Boxing Day, or the in lieu of Boxing Day holiday that has not come out as of yet from the health unit, but we'll find out the numbers in just a little bit. What's on your mind this morning? You have anything to comment on? Anything to say? Anything to preach?
Nope. No,
No,
no, I
nothing.
don't I don't have much today. To tell you the truth, no. I've kind of retired. I'm back to my bedroom. I see you're still in the office.
You're in your bedroom. That's your bed. That's a very nice headboard you have.
Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, so I'm in bed. I'm like, okay, I'll just move to my bedroom. And yeah, I'll just wait for my paycheck to roll in.
That's what you do. That's what you do best.
Lie in bed and wait to get paid.
That's it. Wait for those checks to roll in. That big money from Bell Media rolling into Leah's house. I think I
Oh,
hear the Brinks truck. Oh, is that the Brinks truck
oh my
outside
god.
your house?
Yeah, it's pulling up. It's pulling up right now. Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
No, I no, different Christmas for sure, right? For everybody. I think for most people, but there are going to be people out there who say nothing different for us. We did everything we always do. Lots of people, lots of food, lots of fun, lots of blah 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 blah. Blah.
All
But
that.
most of the people that I know really did things different this year. They just thought about what they were doing. They were very thoughtful. It was a thoughtful Christmas.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think most people tried to follow the rules, but I'm sure there are plenty of people that did not. And hopefully, we're not going to see the numbers jump in the next 2-3 weeks after the holidays. I suspect we will see a another jump. Sandra, who works as what is Sandra's title? Office manager. The
Uh oh.
I don't know. What else can we call Sandra? The
She's like,
keeper of the paychecks at AM800 says no paycheck for you.
Sandra. She's like the office mom.
She is. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not seeing
absolutely.
any comments on my end. So, wow. Hey, Merry Christmas, Sandra. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great vacation.
Oh,
Thanks for doing all you do.
send the paycheck to Leah's palatial estate.
A little bit of brown nosing right there on my part, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta do it with a person that hands out the paychecks. Absolutely. Little breaking news right now coming across. We've have a magnitude 6.3 earthquake, which is a fairly strong one in Croatia this morning.
No,
One death has been
really.
reported so far. That's just coming out in the last few minutes. So hopefully
Oh my
everybody else is
goodness.
okay.
That's not so good. That is not so good. Yeah, oh gosh. Like when we have COVID and then we have tornadoes and explosions and earthquakes, it's just like, really? Really? No, universe, don't do it. Cut people some slack,
It
right?
would be nice. Nice to end the year on a good note, but now we got an earthquake to deal with. So
Yeah.
on top of everything else. So
Yeah.
yeah, not good news. Not good news there. Patrick says you guys rock. Thank you. Thank you. We played some Judas Priest this morning. That rocked.
Ugh, not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, that was apparent when we played the song a couple times this morning on the show. So you can listen back to our podcast for that at am800cklw.com or search The Morning Drive with Mike and Lisa wherever you get your favorite podcasts at. So you can check that out. One of the things I wanted to talk about this morning, Leah, was the fact that we just have a few days left to spend money.
What?
Okay, let me explain.
Okay.
There are some old and unusual Canadian banknotes that may be in your piggy bank. Do you have a piggy bank?
Oh, no, but I saw this story somewhere. I read it somewhere. Talk to me. Tell me.
Well, now's the time to get it out because ahead of the new year, so you got like what I don't know, 2 days, 3 days left to do this. The Bank of Canada urging those with older currency double check it, as a number of notes will formally lose their legal tender status in just a few days. That means you'll be unable to use them in day-to-day transactions starting on January 1st, 2021.
Okay, that's not the story I was thinking. I thought there was some dollar bills that could be worth like $7,000.
Well, maybe that's part of it. These affected notes in this story are $1, $2, $25, $500, and $1,000 bills. I didn't know we had a $1,000 bill, but we do.
Because you and I don't have money.
Yeah. Kelly just brought me. Apparently, she bought a couple coffees, and I grabbed the wrong one. I was drinking hers. Oops. Oh, oops. So some of these have been around since 1935. Others released as recently as 1986, which, not that old. And you can see all the images of these on the Bank of Canada website if you want to check out some of the weird or strange money you have. So note that the majority of Canadians unlikely to be affected by this is all. It's pretty unlikely you'll have one of these retro bills in your wallet. Most of this has been produced in decades and therefore aren't commonly found. But, there might be somebody who has some of these bills laying around the house.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you do, get ready to either spend it or sell it. Justin wants to know what day it is. It is Tuesday for all of you who don't know where you are, what month it is, what day it is. We certainly know the year 2020 kicked its ass to the curb.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes. Exactly.
There's got to be a symbolic something. I'm going to make like a big COVID paper mache virus and kick that thing to the curb. Like, just get out some frustrations. Just kick it down onto the road. Just kick it. Get rid of it.
Kick its ass.
Kick its ass. Yes.
See it forever, 2020. Worst year ever. A lot of people are saying, you know what? Keep that money because collectors will pay more for it than it's even worth because it's so rare. So, if you find one of these bills, you might want to check out. If you do have a collection of old notes, it says it's worth double or triple checking, as you could have some as much as it could be worth up to 25 grand.
What? Really?
Yeah. Or no, I'm sorry, 250 grand. What the hell? What is some collector would pay that much for one of these bills? That's crazy.
How do you I have some old coins too, and it's like, what do you do with them?
I don't know. I don't know if they're worth anything or what.
Why am I hanging on to them? Are they worth anything at all? Right? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's good to ask or check with someone or Google it or something. Maybe you can Google it and do a Google image search even and see if it is worth something there. So I don't know. So there you go. So you better check out your old bills to see if there's anything in there that you can't use or,
I would like to think if I had $1,000 bill, I would have spent it somewhere.
Oh, you would have spent that somewhere? Here's 1,000. Can you break 1,000? I'd like that pack of gum, please.
Yeah, right.
I like that Wrigley's. Here's 1,000. Can you break that for me?
I know. I don't know. Yeah, who's got that kind of stuff lying around? That's all I want to know. It's, mind you, I think more and more people, keeps money at home because they don't trust banks. Like with all the distrust in the world, I think there are people that do that. I think there are people that are like, we hear those stories, right? Where it's like, oh, a shoebox was donated to like Value Village, and now they're trying to find it, and then somebody at Value Village like actually returns it, and it's like, oh, good, there was like $20,000 in there.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
I love those stories.
Crazy. Joe says he sold an old $1,000 bill for $1,300. That's not bad. That's a nice little profit there.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
$300. That's a nice return.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't have that kind of money sitting around, so I'm done.
Okay, you're done. I'm done too. I don't think I have any of that stuff hanging around either. Let's talk about being lazy. This is, still a holiday week. We had last week. This week we're on until Thursday. We only have 3 shows, and then our New Year's Day extravaganza. People are asking you to sit up, please. People are saying like, what are you doing? Why are you laying down?
You just talked about being lazy, so I thought,
I see. Okay, all right.
No, I'm not sitting up. I'm gonna lay on my bed.
Okay, you just chill out, and I got another story for you about being lazy and about working while you're being lazy. Leah is showing us an example of that right now. 34% of managers feel employees are less productive during a holiday week. 34, that's only 34%. Obviously, like people who are working right now, I think you're going half-ass a little bit, like Leah.
Yeah, it's holidays. Who cares?
Yeah. Colette says she's comfy. Justin says she's comfortable. Leave her be.
Yeah, see? Thank you, people. Hey, Mike, the boss isn't here. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Schultze is not watching, you don't think?
No.
This is live on the internet worldwide, Leah. She could be anywhere, and she is going to be watching. But other results of this survey: 6% said they're more productive. 12% said somewhat more productive. 48% no difference. I work the same. 28% said somewhat less productive. 6% said much less productive. Oh, I think people are way less productive when it's like a holiday week, like last week, especially this week, because like we led up to Christmas, and now we got this week before the next holiday on Friday. I think this week's like a throwaway.
Well, so there's lots of people obviously that take as much time off between Christmas and New Year's, right? So there'll be a bunch of people that are off. So they're like, yeah, I'm not doing it because I'm going to take advantage, because it really stretches out your holidays, right? What?
It's like we're talking to you from your hospital bed. Like we're interviewing you from your hospital bed, and you're giving us your diagnosis of what's wrong and why you're laying down for us at Windsor Regional Hospital or something. A beautiful bedroom, though, by the way.
Is that better?
You can lay down. I don't mind. I'm just saying.
But then either goes two ways. Either the people that aren't off and have to work are busting their butts because everybody else took time off and they can't.
True.
Or they're like, there's not a lot that usually goes on between Christmas and New Year's, right? Like there are a lot of places where it's just not busy.
Yeah, that's true. 157 new cases of COVID-19 in the Windsor-Essex region, just announced by Rob Hindy from AM800 News on his Twitter account, and 2 new deaths.
How many?
157.
Jeez Louise, what are people doing out there?
Well, and you wonder how lower the numbers are, because we've seen lower numbers the last few days. How much lower they are because people didn't get tested over the holidays.
Yeah, maybe there's that too.
Yeah,
hey, Brenda is messaging in from jolly old England.
International viewer.
What are you doing watching us? Are you from Windsor and you're checking this out? Is that?
I believe she is. Yeah, we have a few listeners round the world, including Brenda and some other people over in the UK in particular who do watch this After 9 extravaganza every morning to get up to date on what's going down in the Reg.
Talk about a lockdown or restriction. They're doing all of that in the UK and more, right?
Well, yeah, they are. They're on big time restrictions as well. It seems like more and more countries, as the numbers go up around the world, it's not just here in Canada and the US, are getting more restrictions. And you wonder what is going to happen when Joe Biden comes in to power and takes the presidency on January 20th, if they're going to have new, more national rules, if the governors of different states, and mostly the Democratic states, will have more power to do what they want to stop the spread.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We still got a ways to go before we get Joe into the White House.
Joltin' Joe.
You never know. There's interesting stuff that's going to take place in Washington today too, right? With their stimulus bill, and whether or not I think the Senate is going to veto the president. And if they do, it'll be the first time in the history of his 4 years as president that they did that. So I don't know. I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay, well, I have no idea. But if you do have, by the way, another dangerous thing to end 2020, Home Depot is recalling 200,000 Hampton Bay Mera ceiling fans. So you might want to check the model you have. It seems like everything's Hampton Bay ceiling fans, so if everybody has one. But these were sold between April and October. They're being recalled because the blades can detach and decapitate you.
Good Lord.
Yeah, look out. What was that?
Right?
Oh, it was a blade. No big deal. So you might want to check if you bought a Hampton Bay ceiling fan. This one's called the Mara model. Sometime between April and October, I don't know. Contact Home Depot. Lynn says her dad listens in from the Philippines.
No way.
See?
I'm dying to go to the Philippines.
Oh, you want to go to the Philippines?
Oh, they got
you can stay with Lynn's dad.
Stellar beaches in the Philippines. Beautiful islands. I'm dying to go check it out.
Yeah, it does nothing for me.
Well, of course not. You don't want to leave the TOL.
Not really. And I don't like beaches, sand, and water.
Lisa,
and
I know, God, you're terrible. I know last week you and Lisa were talking about, and you were asking Lisa what's the first thing she wants to do, and she said travel. I'm with Lisa. I'm booking out of here somewhere.
You're getting out of here.
I'm getting out of Dodge.
Getting out of Dodge. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a trip. We haven't taken a trip in like 3.5, 4 years since when we had Tram, who we lost back in March, got sick for the last 3 years. We haven't gone anywhere because we didn't want to leave him. So Karen said, had that happen once, very scary. Luckily, when it flew off and hit the wall, she had a blade fly off her ceiling fan. Whoa.
So bizarre.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How many people are actually going to take their fan down and now take it back to Home Depot?
Right, because I would be thinking, okay, what are the chances? It seems fine. I'll check the blades. Okay, they're secure. Whatever.
I know.
I got to take it down and go get another one. Screw it.
It's crazy.
Well, that's the word. The warning is there, Leah, and you can do what you want now with your blades.
All right. Well, I think we've had enough fun today, Mike. Now I'm laying on my bed right flat. I don't even have a pillow.
Look at that. Flat on her back, Leah.
I'm taking it easy. Taking it easy.
All right. As we finish with a little Leah karaoke and the Eagles here on After 9. Enjoy. You going to take a nap now since you're there already?
Well, I might as well. What do you think?
You're there. But, shut her down for a spell.
Good thing you can't see the entire, you can't. My arms aren't long enough.
Yeah, I mean, as hard as you work today, Leah.
I look at this crazy picture. Lisa's always sitting so nice at her dining room table.
There's a different feel to After 9 when you're here.
Oh, my God. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay. Leah's done. That means I'm done. And we hope you join us tomorrow morning between 5 and 9 on AM800. The mayor will talk about, 2020, the biggest development we've had in the city maybe this year, and see his thoughts on that. And Dr. Wajid Ahmed, the DWA, will join us at 8:10 tomorrow. And we'll find out what his thoughts are on some of the numbers that have been coming in over the last few days. So, Leah, have a good day. Have a good nap, Leah. Enjoy.
I will. Thanks for inviting me to this little, what is it? What are we doing? What's it called?
After 9 extravaganza?
Yeah, that's right. Thanks.
Giddy up.
Bye.
All right. Have a good day, everyone.